Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today's episode of Roll for Sandwich is sponsored by Dietz & Watson. They've provided all the possible rolls for the meats and cheeses for this episode, so let's see what kind of sandwich we can make with them. Let's get things started with our roll for bread. 5, oat nut. Oat nut bread is a whole grain bread with hazelnuts and oats baked right in. It's pretty hearty bread on its own, so I think I'm gonna forego the toasting today. Next up, let's roll for main. 8, sweet abruzzese. Abruzzese is a Italian dry pork sausage that is smoke cured. Mixed into the choice cuts of pork used for these sausages are various spices, including peppercorns. It's a very rich and smoky flavored sausage with that tangy salami-like flavor. Though spicy abruzzese exists, that's not the kind I have today, although this one is very black pepper forward. Next up, let's roll for cheese. 6, champagne cheddar. This creamy New York State cheddar cheese has been combined with champagne. I've been thoroughly impressed time and time again by Dietz & Watson. I'm not just saying that because they're a sponsor. This cheese is delicious, and you can literally taste the grapes. It has both a very subtle sweetness and a little bit of dryness that makes for a very interesting and delicious cheese. It'll be interesting to see how the champagne flavors play with this very rich meat, hoping the mildness will help mellow the meat out a little bit, including that black pepper. So far, so good. Next up, we're rolling for roughage. 5 lettuce and 6 tomato. The old sandwich classic, lettuce and tomato. This is the safest roll possible on Roll for Sandwich. I'm not complaining, as lettuce and tomato go great on a sandwich, and tomato is one of my personal favorite sandwich toppings. Not only that, but finally rolling tomato gives us a chance to use another one of our cantrips. We're gonna go ahead and use the summon salt and pepper cantrip today. Gonna hit our tomato first with a healthy pinch of kosher salt. Maybe a little extra. There we go. And then I'm unsure if this sandwich really needs more black pepper, but there we go. They come as a pair. All right, so far not too scary. Let's hit it with the wild magic. 15, extra sauce. All right, so we're gonna be rolling for 2 sauces today. First sauce, here we go. And that is a 4, root beer glaze. This root beer glaze from St. Elmo's Steakhouse in Indianapolis. Supposedly very good on ham. Can be used for chicken, other stuff like that. It is thick, it is sweet. It does taste of root beer, or like root beer barrels that melted in your pocket. Not the ideal roll. And last but not least, it's the D20 sauce roll. Here we go. 16, Stormin' sauce. It's the return of Gorman Thomas's mustard-based barbecue sauce. Same sauce, new container this time. I actually like this stuff quite a bit. I prefer my barbecue sauce to be more vinegary and less sweet, and I'm a fan of mustard. Combining this with the sweet root beer glaze, it's gonna kind of be like a regular barbecue sauce. Let's get our toothpicks in to hold it together, and let's get it flicked in half. And let's take a look at that cross-section. That looks pretty good. Well, I chose not to toast the bread today, so of course I rolled 2 sauces. Let's see how they taste together. I was worried that the abruzzese would be too tough and chewy in a sandwich, but it's not. It works well with that cheese, and I think the champagne notes in the cheese interestingly work well with the root beer glaze. The Stormin' sauce helps it to not be too sweet overall. It's not bad. Not my first choice for combinations of sauces on this sandwich, but it didn't ruin it. And sometimes on this show, that's all you can ask for. I'm gonna go with an 8.2 for this one today, and I'm gonna call it Root for the Home Team. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you again on Friday.